Blunt question. What is the dumbest work you or your team is doing in your consultancy or agency right now? And I don't mean hard work. I mean the click around 100 times, copy paste, click around 5 different tools. That's just how we've always done it. Stuff that your team hates, but will quietly keep doing. So businesses are coming at it like, how do I cut costs? So you cut a $500 software tool, but then you still end up paying the 90 grand salary to the person who every Friday is reconciling data between 2 different softwares instead of just building the integration that removes all that friction. And as you grow, you end up hiring another ops person, another coordinator, another junior person. And the real problem is that your lead to sale to delivery system was never actually diagnosed. It just happened naturally as you were bootstrapping your way to success. And then it got automated without being optimized. You know why? Because you are focused on your actual job of getting more leads, closing more sales, or driving more revenue. And while you're in the middle of growing and scaling, you don't have time to take a step back and fully audit your ecosystem because bootstrapping is a necessary stage of every single business. But if you never go back and actually clean it up, then you hear the "that's how we've always done it" answer, default answer to everything. Automations used to quietly amplify bad logic, but AI these days is not only amplifying it 100 times faster, but also 100 times louder. I worked once with a consultancy where their invoicing process took 5 to 8 hours per person, but that was an entire workday per each person on that team. Every month, just pushing numbers around from one platform to another, and then eventually onto accounting. But when we rebuilt the workflow, it went from 5 to 8 hours per month per person down to 1 to 3 hours per month per person. Same tools, same team, completely different workflow. And that one optimization returned hundreds of hours to this team per year, creating an additional 5 figures in potential capacity. And it was just from updating one process. Let that sink in. I mean, most agencies have at least 10 to 20 of these hiding within their ecosystem, and you know these as your tech headaches. So if you're feeling maxed out, but you're not seeing the return on investment or the headspace that you want, how you do your work, it's because your business ecosystem was just slowly collecting extra work that just shouldn't exist. I am truly a human first, tech enabled system architect where I map an agency's lead to sale to delivery system. And along the way, I delete all the work that just shouldn't exist so that your best people have more time to think and do what they do best and less time doing robotic admin work that doesn't make you any money. So comment or DM me. If I shadowed your team for a week, where do you suspect would be the most wasted effort hiding in plain sight?